Classic Rock TK99 and TK105. It's Billy Squire there. It's Gomez and Lisa here. And the time for another special holiday edition of Survive and Thrive with CH Insurance and our pal Joe Convertino Jr. Joe, good morning. How are you, my friend?
Good morning, Gomez and Lisa. How are you?
Joe?
Good. We're having a little party here. It's, we've got some Sambuca d'Amore and some Irish cream.
Next year, I'll be there with you guys. I will be there. Hopefully, we'll have one together.
Yes, we will.
But hey, it was tough to pull this guest out. We have Santa Claus on with us.
Whoa.
You talk about dragging someone from the North Pole to talk about what we've been talking about. Santa, welcome. I'm glad you could join us today.
Ho, ho, ho. Good morning, everybody.
Wow. Good
Hey,
morning,
Santa.
Santa. Wow. It's good to see you and hear you, too. That's cool.
Now, this is great. Santa, I know you run probably one of the biggest operations in the world, okay? When this pandemic hit back in March, what happened with you up there with all the elves, the toy making? I mean, how did you keep moving?
Well, we start for this year back on December 27th. So we were actually in fairly decent shape. When the pandemic hit, we put the brakes, just like a lot of other organizations did, and followed the rules of our friends at the CDC and the very good Dr. Fauci with masks and social distancing and making sure sanitizer and do what we needed to do to keep going and keep working, because COVID can't stop Christmas.
Oh, that's great.
And again, we're always trying to come up with the $1 million ideas. And Santa, you just gave us one here, but probably a little too late. We should have been selling all along in anticipation of Christmas sanitizers.
Oh,
hand sanitizers, right?
Yes.
Too late. Well, tell you what, we're going to continue our conversation here offline, but on video, and you'll be able to watch the entire video on our Facebook page later on today at TK Classic Rock. It's Survive and Thrive with CH Insurance and special guest Santa Claus, and we'll continue. You like that, Joe? Sanitizer.
Sanitizer.
I saw that yesterday. That's a great thing, Santa. You could have did well with that.
Well, Santa, you talk about a logistics nightmare. I know, like, people at the Amazon, they've got to figure out the logistics of delivery. And someone had joked early on that, who they should put in charge of all the logistics is whoever handles the traffic pattern at Chick-fil-A, because they seem to have a pretty good handle on it too. What did you tell the elves and everybody at the North Pole who were getting ready to package and send out all the packages? Did you have a plan that you were ready to launch there?
So we went with technology ourselves, like Amazon. We have Junior the Elf, who's our tech expert, and he is in charge of our logistics and planning the route. I'm also going to have Larry the Elf with me on my trip this year. And as we drop off the packages, I'm going to come back up the chimney. Larry's going to come down with his sanitizing machine and sanitize every place so that the kids can enjoy a wonderful, safe Christmas.
Wow. Santa is a business. A lot of the corporations we talked to did apply for, the funding with the federal government. And, I know you have certain rules, but did you need any of that? I know you needed PPE, protective equipment, but what about the loan? Did you need any of that? And explain those two processes on what you did in the North Pole.
So we did not apply for the PPP loan.
Really?
But we didn't want to take funds away from the small businesses and our local businesses, because we want them to continue and to survive.
Okay.
As I said, we have enough resources up at the North Pole that we can manage to get what we need to get done. PPE, we're scraping just like everybody else was. We were getting supplies whenever we could and stocking up, making some of our own supplies as far as Mrs. Claus was sewing away, making the masks for all the elves, and doing whatever we needed to do to get the job done.
Wow.
Santa, we read a statistic that said you're a really underpaid CEO. I think they calculated your salary at something like $150,000, and I just thought you were very underpaid. You deserve more. Is that true? And how do you justify that kind of salary? Is it just the perks are so incredible? I think you need a raise, man.
Well, Mrs. Claus is in charge of the finances, so I couldn't tell you that piece of exactly how much I made. But the perks and seeing the smiles on the children's faces and giving the gifts and just seeing the wonderful time of year is more than enough pay for me. And again,
Wow.
COVID can't stop Christmas.
Wow.
Agreed.
Santa, it was difficult, obviously, not only for all businesses, but your business. The last 2 months, I mean, these kids want to see you all over the world as you visited in the years past. You would visit places, okay? Look at Zoom and virtual and technology. Did you ever think we would come to this where you would be seeing kids virtually and them talking to you about what their wishes were for Christmas?
Not in 100 years, Joe. Not in 100 years.
Wow.
Are you getting special requests, Santa, from parents through text or email, and I should know the answer to this, but are you on social media? Is there like a Santa Claus Facebook page?
Santa is on all the social. Yep, Santa is on all the social medias. I try to handle as many as I can, but a lot of times it's handled by the elves. But we're getting different requests from different parents, for messages, notes, interaction, whatever. The requests just keep coming.
Wow. Wow.
Strange times indeed. So now I guess a lot of people maybe have wondered this, Santa, like after, and this year's kind of special for all the reasons, but after you're done on Christmas Eve goes, you're able to make your travels and deliver all your packages. Do you like take a week off? Do you like go to the Bahamas or chill for a little bit, or just jump right back in and all right, time to get ready for next year?
Nope, time to get ready for next year.
Wow.
You don't even take
Santa.
one day, Santa. I mean, you need a day.
We enjoy Christmas with the elves and with the reindeer, and we have a great dinner. We relax, watch a little football, but then it's back at it.
Wow, Santa. Hey, Santa, take us through and appreciate, I know you're busy, but obviously production had to speed up, in the summer as you had some time to revisit your operation with the pandemic. Talk a little bit to what you do I know you're big on risk management and safety. Okay. That's very big. You don't need elves getting hurt and being out on workers' comp, but they had to speed up the process. What'd you do to keep your staff safe and from injury prevention?
So we took a few different things, Joe. First of all, we made sure that they took breaks and that so that they weren't wearing themselves out. We also were able to purchase more automatic equipment and automate some of the things that they used to do manually to take some of the stress load off of these.
Wow. Don't forget, Santa, CH Insurance can help you with some of that protocol if you need it next year. We're available, okay?
But we'll keep that in mind because, you can't spell Christmas without CH.
Oh, Santa. Oh, I didn't think of that, Santa. You are.
Oh, man.
Oh,
The goat. You are the goat, my friend.
wow.
Well done, Santa.
Oh, that's awesome.
Well, that's great. Well, on that note, Santa, we know this is a real busy week for you, so thank you for taking a few minutes with us here with Survive and Thrive. Merry Christmas, Santa. Stay well. We'll see you next year.
Merry Christmas and a safe, happy New Year to everyone. Ho, 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 ho.
Wow,
All
Santa.
right.
Hey,
And
Gomez and Lisa, Merry Christmas to you. Have a great week off, and we'll see you in 2021. It's here.
Absolutely.
Gomez, it's here.
It is.
2021.
We made it. Deep breath, reboot, start over again.
There we go.
Good times. All right, Joe. Hey, thanks. We'll see you next
Joe.
year.